All right, we're wrapping up. We're wrapping up Juice Bar Power Rankings. Just going a little in the archives here. Tournament heroes. We're both in our 30s, so we might be going back a little bit before some of our listeners. But, yeah, I'm going to throw the floor to you. You can go all three. We can go one for one, whatever you're feeling.
I'm going to go three. I'm going to start with two legends.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Bill Raftery and Gus Johnson, heroes. When it comes to the NCAA tournament, Raftery's Onions is like one of the best calls ever. And
Absolutely.
then Gus Johnson, just the enthusiasm and the fun that he's brought to the tournament every single year. The calls, he makes me get excited about games I have no business getting excited about. So, Bill Raftery, Gus
Great
Johnson,
ones.
Those are my guys.
I love it. Any player?
So that was my number three. I just put the legends there.
Oh, okay.
Then
right.
I'll give you all of them. Number two, Jordan Crawford.
Wow.
Xavier. Wow. My favorite college basketball game of all time is the Final 16. Xavier versus Kansas State. Gus Johnson on the call. Jordan Crawford goes absolutely ballistic. It goes to double overtime. It's one of the best college basketball games I've ever seen. Go back and watch that. 2010, Xavier, Kansas State. I'll never forget it. It's like my favorite game ever. I can't believe that was 15 years ago. That's insane. So shout out Jordan Crawford. And then one, you could cross it up Melo or D Rose, but two awesome runs from those guys.
You almost were going to give me D Wade Marquette, which that would have been a good one too.
D Wade Marquette was a good one.
Yeah.
Little semifinal run.
Yeah, not quite the whole thing. No, I'm in lockstep with you on Melo. I mean, that was like, you know my line. I love saying it, one and done like Melo. I mean, that was just one of the most historic runs.
No doubt.
It just college basketball history.
Yeah, it's always great when a guy coming in is highly touted, rocking the headband, is an absolute bucket, unstoppable in college.
But remember the scene, though? That was LeBron went, like, that was that year where Melo goes to college and LeBron goes.
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean.
Like back in the day, it was just such a wild, because they were 1 and 1A.
Awesome. And then and then Melo won the title and went straight to the league.
And won nothing ever again.
Yeah. It's true.
I honestly, that's like the saddest, like that Melo won in college and then
scoring title.
Close with the Nuggets a couple of times. Chauncey, a couple of times when he had Kidd.
Scoring title, though. You win that.
Oh, no, he's a great scorer. Kemba Walker.
Unbelievable.
I was in college coming out of that end. I remember going to the Honda Center in Orange County and watching him light up San Diego State. He had game winners. He was,
dude.
I mean,
the Big East runs to get into the tournament were like legendary.
Unbelievable. And then him and Napier, that was a vibe too. Shabazz. I mean, so Kemba, and then this is sort of in that theme, mainly because I'm a San Diego kid, but Jimmer Fredette, I almost went Adam Morrison, believe it or not, but just an absolute bucket getter. This was 2007, and this guy was hitting 35-footers for BYU. Shout out his short Knicks run. Might have been a 10-dayer.
I have a guy, one of my best friends.
Were you a fan of Jimmer, though?
Yeah.
That was prime ball.
One of my really close friends, shout out my guy Max, played ball at Arizona with Derek Williams, another one of my homies, and they played for Det. And I've heard this story so many times. It's so funny. The pregame, I'll keep it honest. Like the pregame, the coaches were like, "Yo, there's this guy that could fill it up on BYU," and all these Arizona kids are like, "Sure," and like he was white, like yo, watch out, this white boy can fill it up, like he can shoot it from deep, like whatever, and no one took him seriously, and they said, I want to say, I should have looked up the box score, but BYU at Arizona at the McKell Center.
Yeah.
Jimmer Fredette scored like 47 or something crazy. And he was like, to this day, my boy says he's never seen a college performance like that ever. He said Jimmer was unbelievable. Like he was unstoppable against them. So yeah, Jimmer was a different guy, a guy that I still to this day can't figure out why his game didn't translate.
Well, I was just going to say, I think it's a height thing. I think if he got Kyle Korver, Mike Dunleavy height, couple more inches, it's like the crazy difference
between. Remember how much lift he got on his jumper?
He got so much lift. He did. He was Ray out. He would
hopping. Move off the ball and get crazy lift on his jumper. I thought that would translate to the league.
You think maybe he would do better in today's NBA than back 10? A little bit of a hot take, or it's just
maybe.
I found that Arizona game.
Yeah.
He had 49 points.
Oh, you almost guessed it.
They won 99-69, by the way, so lost by 30 after that.
49
points.
Game, they were like, dude, this dude we'd never heard of him. And he showed up to McHale and went ballistic.
I mean, at San Diego State, there were those giant.
What was the full box?
49 points, 9 assists, too.
Yeah.
7 rebounds. He was 9 of 13 from 3.
Yeah. Like,
That's
my boys talked about it. They're like, bro, I'm telling you. And this is when Arizona, so that team went to the Final 8 with Derek Williams. And
Yeah, I
and
remember.
he was like, we saw this dude, and no one's ever scorched us like that in our building. They talk about Jimmy Fredette, like, when they saw him, they were like, yo, this is the best player we've ever seen. So, yeah,
it's
Jimmy
good
Fredette
times.
was a different guy. You said at UC San Diego, they had the big heads. And
Oh, no, not UC, not Tritonville. Aztec land.
Yeah.
Because that was Kawhi
Yep.
on the Aztecs, so it was a lot of fun in that old school Mountain West. But, yeah, that does it. Juice Bar Rankings. Shout out the tourney and our heroes.
Appreciate you guys watching the Juice Bar Weekly. In the description below, go lock in, subscribe. Anywhere you find your audio podcast, the Juice Bar will be on there. iTunes, Spotify, across the board. Lock in. Tell a homie to tell a friend. The Juice Bar is live everywhere.